We on there. No
We're
diggity,
recording.
no
Yeah.
doubt, baby. Let's go.
I wish we had the rights to that song that we could play that. No diggity, no doubt. And that could be an intro. We could pick a different song each week.
I said that, but you said no.
I'm saying yes, but all the
This light
copyright
was on?
strikes.
This top light stay on?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The lighting's great, but don't you think? It's much better than before. It's a better screen. It's like a better shot of us on the...
Yeah, what y'all do?
We fixed it.
That's what's
Our
up.
producer, Dunn, has helped us
I said, y'all.
make the production a whole great production. So this way we can bring you Just Talking with Dell Gold and Mike Salvi. That's Dell Gold. I'm Mike Salvi.
Yo, at the end of this episode, right, can we do the Bray Wyatt joint? Like, you gotta watch how his interviews go off. You know how his interviews go off? It's like, black, and it just go off. That joint. Like, I'm gonna show you at the end.
It just goes cut to black?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
The,
Like Sopranos. I get it.
but it's his face that just flashed through the joint.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna show you.
All right, you have to show me.
Yeah.
All right. And then we can put this as the clip
Yeah.
to show
Like,
how we do it.
yeah.
And then,
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
we'll do it right now. What'd you think? I don't even know because I haven't even seen it yet.
Yo,
I'm hoping they love it.
I don't know.
What don't you know?
I'm
It's
having
Halloween.
an awesome week, man. Like I'm having,
Have you?
Like I'm so excited for the show. Baby girl birthday coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, my son is on point with everything. You, my motherfucking
Hey,
twin. You know
that's
what I'm
right,
saying?
you know?
Oh, look.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I hope you didn't break your wrist, because this will break.
Hope we
somebody's
didn't
face.
break the glass. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is our laser pointer. This is the Gold Salvi Show official laser pointer, sponsored by Gold Salvi, and it points at things with a laser. There's Dell.
And you push it twice, it can like fry you. Like it's like a one of them sabers from Star Wars. Swam, and it'll cut your wrist off.
Is there a special code?
Yeah.
Because I'm pushing it twice and nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Like that
It
lightsaber.
gotta be
It
on-
didn't cut through the wall.
It gotta be on like somebody.
Okay.
Don't put it on no.
I'm not gonna put it on anybody in here.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I care about everyone in this room. So this is our plus you know what they call these at the end of these things. So this is a laser pointer, yeah, but I mean, you know what the name of this at the end of this is, right? DNA collectors. That's what they call these Jones. You could.
How would he
So tell me more about your week
Bust somebody in the head with the laser,
with the lightsaber part,
Lightsaber.
yeah. Unless they have one too.
Work. That's it.
Nobody tried to assault anyone,
No,
murder anyone. No one showed anyone
You know what? Listen,
to privates.
some shit happened, and I wish I would just got like an altercation at work. But, motherfucker, you know, I went on break the other day, and I had like a little piece of Elsky and a little piece and shit. I ain't smoke it all. So I'm like, I'm gonna take this joint work. And I'm smoking on my break.
Okay.
I was smoking on my break, and I watched The Equalizer, Queen Latifah show.
Oh, okay.
I watched that.
I thought you meant the movie.
No, this Queen Latifah, the series, The Equalizer. Shout out Queen Latifah. Talk about this next time. But I'll be watching that.
Can't wait
and-
to see Queen Latifah say, "Oh, look, Del Gold and Mike Salvi shouted me out."
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah,
She's
but
gonna be like, "I
I was
made it."
watching the episode, right? Because I had to finish it. The night before I went to sleep. So I'm like, I'm gonna finish it out when I go on break. Smoking my little doobie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm smoking, and when something happened on the Equalizer, I was like, it made me laugh. And I laughed and I coughed at the same time.
Oh, that's
And my fucking legs,
hurt.
like my legs, you know,
Yeah.
was like, and my fucking pants ripped under my legs, bro.
Oh no.
Listen.
How do you explain that?
When they ripped, right, I was like, it was crazy, because as soon as they ripped, it was like, and I was like, oh no. That's exactly, as soon as I heard the I was like, oh no.
Because you know.
And I know I'm old head now too, because I said this line right now, only old heads say this shit. Mike, I swear to God, I was like, no they didn't. Like, and I said it twice. Old heads always say it twice. I was like,
Oh no, they didn't.
I was like, no they didn't. No they didn't. Like, I was like, this is gonna be wild, right? So I'm all trying to fill up my legs and shit. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, why couldn't that just been my sneaker farting? Like, I was so fucking. I wasn't even mad. I was just like, I gotta finish out the fucking shift, right?
Yeah.
So I get back from break and shit. I go back to break and shit. I'm like walking, cause I don't know how bad it is. I can't like. I'm like walking with the orthopedic feet, like oh,
Shuffling? Yeah, like
the orthopedic feet.
yeah.
You wear the all white shoes with the strap.
I know what you mean.
So
Yeah.
I'm walking like that.
So
So my partner like, yo, man, what's wrong with you? From the rip, man. He didn't say how was your break and nothing. He just like, yo, what's up? What's wrong with
because
you?
you're walking weird. Yeah.
I was like, you know what I mean, something happened. You know what I'm saying? But I can't ask you, you know what I mean, help me out because it's a pause moment because he gonna be looking at my ass. So I'm like, no. So I go to one of my coworkers, shout out Leash. I go to her and I'm like, yo, you do me a favor? And she's like, what? Like, what's up, Dell? I'm like, can you
Look at my butt.
look at my ass? She's like, wow. I'm like, cause I had an accident, right? And look,
Yo, you're this is a horrible setup.
Words,
Yeah,
though,
absolutely.
Like, I had an accident. She's like, you shitted on yourself?
Of course, that's the first thing she's gonna say.
No, I had a moment. She was like, a what moment? I said a moment. And she was
That
like,
still
you
sounds
shitted.
like-
I was like,
yeah.
no. My pants ripped. She was like, turn around, let me see. And I turned around. She was like, no, you can't see it. And I was like, oh, all right, because I ain't want to be walking through the store and I see people with their phones on. And I'm like, oh,
Look at
shit.
this security guard with a
Pictures of
rip
my
in his
rear end
pants.
so they won't forget my ass. Like, it's fucking, it's an 8 Mile situation. Look, you don't believe, look, I burned the pants. Look.
You brought the pants
Yeah,
with,
burned the
ladies
pants,
and gentlemen.
Look, I ain't lying, mate. This shit was crazy. This was a moment. I ain't lying, you don't believe. Look at this shit, Mike.
That's a pretty bad. I mean, hold it. Yeah, so hold it up. That's
That's a
pretty
bad
bad.
joke. But the way it
What
sounded,
were you laughing at? Like,
the way it sounded, it felt like it went all the way like right here.
yeah,
Some
yeah.
shit. And then
Well, of course it's
and
gonna
people
feel
would go
worse.
walking, they was like, we taking pictures of Dell Gold so won't forget his ass. Like,
Nobody's- I don't. I think they'd be look more like making fun of the security guard. Like, oh look, his pants
Look at
ripped.
that shit. Like if I do it right now, it'll rip some more.
Don't do it. Are you gonna sew them up or are you gonna
No,
just toss them?
man, I'm fucking. These are security.
Not
legends.
anymore.
These are the legends of security, not security.
Okay.
They American Eagle too, man. Shit.
That's what security wears. American Eagle.
No, man, you just gotta get tan pants. This is my choice.
Just tan
I
pants?
got American Eagle pants. I didn't want to get
Okay.
the other joints and shit.
I would think you would have to have like tactical pants.
No, you can. I mean,
You could probably do whatever you want as long as they're tan, right?
The shit is that the more it is about the belt that you get with security, like.
What, like
all
a
that
like
shit,
a utility belt?
Yeah, all that tactical shit. They be like, you got a belt on. You gotta get a belt.
So what do you carry?
You can wear any type. You can
like,
wear.
So what's on? I'm fascinated now because I'm thinking like the Batman belt. So what do you got? Like all these?
It's a fucking. If you an armed guard and you certified, you got the same shit on your belt as a cop do.
Okay.
Mace, cuffs, the gun, extra clips,
All right.
baton, all that shit.
But since it's
That's
security,
what my job asking me to do. I don't know why. Like
I want to start a security
you
company
talk
where.
to me all the time when I'm at work.
Yeah, I know, but I want to start a security company where we
bullshit.
give them more than just mace and cuffs and whatever. Like I'm.
What else do you want? What do you get? Ninja
gra-
stars?
Yeah, grappling hook.
Fuck.
Absolutely.
Grappling hook.
Yes,
What are you using a
absolutely.
grappling hook for?
Why
Like,
not? You never know.
Bro,
That's a situation
first
where
of all,
you wouldn't be in, where you have it, not need it, and need it,
do
not
you
have it,
think-
whatever it
listen,
is, right?
I'm security, but I'm not security. But I think this is any security guard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
if
think any
somebody
person.
run to a roof, I'm not about to be like, tink, and then gotta pull the hood out.
What if you're in a situation where you gotta be, you're not necessarily trying to stop somebody from like stealing a bag or something, but what if you're just in a situation where you're not even at work and you just gotta do that tink and climb up, whatever. Okay, what else? All right, maybe not just a grappling hook. What if you had like the smoke bombs, all the like all
For
the things?
what?
Why not? Just to have them.
So
if you had,
now, I'm
wouldn't that be the coolest?
Fucking, I'm not even.
You would
gonna
be
say
like-
me. If a security guard got that shit, he might as well just fight crime.
Yeah. So nobody's gonna steal nothing from your store because you knew you got crime fighters at the front door, not just.
Oh, so
you.
somebody that fight crime
Not
is
just you,
going to get
who
up and
doesn't
clock
give a
in
shit.
from 7 to 3.
They'll clock in from 7 to 3, but they're there to take. When they're clocked, it's like a nurse clocks in from 7 to 3. You think she just doesn't take it? Like she's gonna take her job seriously.
I'm done.
Somebody comes in on a stretcher, they're not gonna be like, oh, damn.
I'm done.
They're gonna be like, stat clear. All the things that they say. I think I would just, okay. Well, that's the security guard company that I'm gonna start. Okay, no capes because that's dangerous. If you saw The Incredibles, you know what I'm talking about. Capes getting away.
What?
Mm-hmm.
A grappling hook.
Why not?
Smoke bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm done.
Could you imagine that? Somebody's
told
about
my
to make it
story.
out of the store and then all of a sudden a big
This
cloud of
is all
smoke.
about-
They see a big cloud of smoke and you puff out of it and you're like, stop. Come on, it'd be amazing. They'd be like, oh, damn, here. And they put back whatever they stole.
That's not going how it would be with me.
Dog food or whatever.
That's not how it would be with me because
How would it be?
I won't do nothing. I don't do nothing now.
I know you don't.
what the
That's why I
fuck?
said,
No.
like,
Now he
people
out
that
here-
really,
he out here
they're
making
serious.
These fucking meta guards.
Uh-huh.
Like the fuck, yo. I'm cool, bro.
Okay, well,
Smart.
I just think it would be neat. Wouldn't you? You would definitely show up to work if you knew that there's a chance, slight chance, you're gonna need to use your grappling hook.
Why am I gonna hurt somebody?
Not you.
Like,
I'm speaking to
all
the
right,
general public now because we know you're not doing it.
Somebody want to sign up for that?
Because
And,
there are
like,
people out there that would love to sign up for. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Why would
you
they?
doing this guard in like a supermarket
Acme?
or
Sure.
Home Depot or Walmart? So basically, you either stole some tools, a T-shirt, or some food. Like you gonna hurt that person now because he just stole some cookies?
Did we learn nothing from the pandemic riots? There was all kinds of stuff that
Oh,
happened.
you know what?
Could you imagine?
I got something for the show that I think we gotta try. The crew, watch this. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
The first time ever somebody walk on set.
Yeah.
So what?
This episode of Dell Gold, just talking with Dell Gold and Mike Salvi, is brought to you by.
Look.
Is that Signature Series?
They is sponsored by these cookies.
Pumpkin spice cheese. Are we gonna eat those on? now?
Yeah, I want everybody to try it.
Where'd you get this from?
I got it from my job.
Oh, it's from. Okay, it's
I paid for these ones.
okay. Well, then now they really have to reimburse us. At least for the cookies, you should at least get. You can cash app him.
Take a cookie.
Oh wow, look at this.
Come on, Don, take a cookie, Don.
You know what? This is. I'm okay with this pumpkin spice thing. Everybody gives
You
everybody
gotta
a
try
bunch
these
of shit.
cookies, man. These cookies is amazing. Look, they had these out on for free samples at the job,
And
and
you
I
paid
took
for
one. Right, I took one, and my partner took one, and like a couple of coworkers at the job took one. So we all ate one of the cookies. All at the same time, when we ate the cookies, we was like, "Damn,
All right. Well,
yo,
these
the
are,
whole fucking tray of free samples gone just from us." He's fucking them cookies up, bro.
So you had to buy 'em.
If anybody from the job watching this, I mean, just don't tell the supervisor.
Yeah.
And
Don't tell the supervisor anything about him. I
like,
hope
don't
nobody
put,
at your
I'm just saying,
job
don't put
watches
the
this
supervisors
show.
to this episode. I
Okay.
mean, just like don't watch episode whatever season.
I don't think they'll
whoever.
care because we're talking. We're promoting them. We're just showing the orange
Mike, you gonna
bottom,
eat
but-
this? You gonna eat?
Yeah,
you
I'm
gonna
ready.
Eat, listen, you gonna get a box. You too done watching.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice,
Pumpkin spice.
cheesecake, sandwich creams.
Mm-hmm. What it is? What it is, Don? What it is?
Good.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
Told you.
Yeah.
Told you. That's a good cookie. That's a good fucking cookie.
I'm saying, like, of all the things to make fun of white people for, especially in the fall with pumpkin, like everything's pumpkin spice. Like, there's so many other things to pick on white people for. Like, leave us alone for the pumpkin spice shit. This shit is amazing. I think it's good. There's pumpkins everywhere. You might as well. Pumpkin pie is incredible.
But the pumpkin and the cheesecake shit?
Mm-hmm. Are you? Yeah. Good call, Delgo.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get another box tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get you a
Whole
box.
Foods. We don't usually do this, but this was great. 365, Whole Foods Market. Delgo, Mike Salvi approved.
Mm-hmm.
If you use the promo code, no, buy these joints, they're good. Or go to Whole Foods when they're giving them out for free. Just make sure Del's not working.
You ain't gonna get them out for free. Cause I'm the security guy. Please don't come and steal a box of these. Now,
Well, you're there early.
I'm not gonna chase you. I swear to God, I'm not gonna chase you. Most I'm gonna give you.
Would you chase somebody for those? You wouldn't? I know you overall you're not chasing anybody.
The most I
period,
probably
but
if somebody stole a box of these, and
you like break me off.
no, I'm do the drawing like motherfucker. Them drawings good as shit. I'm gonna let him know like, bro, you should have stole like 3 boxes. Why was you?
That's one of those Johns where like if somebody steals them and tosses you one on the way out, they'll forgive you. Like that's not you're not an accomplice.
I want to tell you how I
If
got
it's a whole
the
box
first,
maybe. But
I want to tell you how I got the first box, but I think that's like,
that's not the first box.
no.
You already went
This is
through.
the box. This is the box I bought.
Okay, I thought you bought another one.
To the other
Oh,
box.
okay. So the other box
But it is like
was a gift.
it involves other people, so I don't want to incriminate.
No, yeah. Change the name. It wasn't even Whole Foods. It was,
Motherfucker watch this
Traded-
episode and be like, hey yo, man, you out of pot. My bad, man.
As soon as these Johns hit, you're gonna see a whole bunch of people. Yeah, they're gonna be mad
But
as
I
hell.
will
at
tell
you.
the story on stage though, for sure.
Yeah. Oh shit, the moon is still spinning. I spun this joint early. Fly me to the moon. I wanted to make sure it was
I
gonna
want you
stay
to
the
get
whole.
one of these. Man.
I want to get one of these.
Now I want you to get one for your desk or for your office, man. Cause you was really you was not for it at first, but then once you seen it, you like, man, this is the moon, and you've been infatuated with this motherfucker ever since.
I have. I was worried about how the light would show up on the camera, but be quite honest with you, I don't give a shit.
It looks
the
decent.
moon. It looks
I
decent.
told you that.
And you
don't
did.
listen to me.
I did
Just
listen.
because you was born a little early. Just because you was born first. That's
5
good.
minutes early.
That's all right. Wait, no.
Well,
Wait, what is it?
I thought it was 5 minutes.
I thought it was like 5 years earlier.
Oh, yeah, five. Yeah.
Is
Is it 5 years? No, it's more than 5 years.
it?
Mhm.
No.
Yeah, it's a couple.
You a couple years earlier.
Same shit.
Yeah. Still twins. That's
Yeah, I
decent.
mean, there's
That's
a lot.
decent though when motherfuckers be like, we twins. Yeah, he was born a little bit earlier.
Yeah, they say how long?
What? Like little? That still fuck people up.
Mhm.
I like that.
Yeah, I was born first. That's all.
That goes in.
Moon is still spinning. Well, look, we both got full head of hair.
Mhm.
You know, which can we talk about that for a second?
I know you want to.
I
Go
do.
ahead.
If you haven't seen this, people are.
I'm gonna do it.
Would you do it?
Mhm.
I wouldn't. I
I
wouldn't.
can't do it.
Like if you're gonna get a tattoo on your head,
You gotta tell
get a
people what you're
full-blown
talking about.
tattoo on your head. People are getting like when you lose your hair, you lose your hair. Okay, you just gotta embrace it. And I know I'm a guy with a full head of hair talking shit, but don't go through it. Dude, people are getting tattooed, like, and it looks sharp. Like they're getting sharp lines tattooed on their heads, and it's just staying there forever.
You're getting a tattoo of a haircut.
A tattoo of a haircut, like you
Right.
looked like you just came out of like the bull's sharp.
I mean, I'm not really like mad at it though.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just like, don't go.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not like. I'm not against. Don't do it because you gotta think about it. People shave their head and then they get like a full like
get that.
set of head of flames.
Sure.
Like you ever see the wrestler Bam Bam Bigelow?
Yeah.
He had a whole bald head with flames on it. Like,
Yep.
So
That's what I mean. Go all out. You see these people that have like crazy other, whatever. Do whatever that makes you happy.
my
Okay. If it
thing
makes
is
you
this,
feel better,
though.
get it
My
done.
shit is
But
this,
yo,
though. The boys they get. I seen one joint boy got a tattoo of a haircut and he got waves put in his head with
No
the tattoo.
way.
Like, it was like wave tats,
I have to find it.
and that joint was hot.
Yeah.
But like, do you brush it now?
No.
Like when it heal
You
up,
just go
be
like this now with your hand.
I'm
You
just
just-
saying, you just
yeah.
oil that shit up, and then you gotta get the whole press. Like, cause what if a like you know how I got
Yeah, like
like I never had to do this because I always had hair. I either had braids or I got locks. You know what I'm saying? But dudes used to do this shit back in the day. They used to get their brushes and be hollering at the show like, "How you doing?
Mhm.
Here? My name Rodney."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My name Rodney.
You know what I'm saying? But he still be brushing his hair because he got the crazy waves. You know what I'm saying? Then you even do that shit when you talking with your homies and shit. You just talking about basketball shit. Just brand.
You just boy your brush, yeah.
Yeah, and be like,
Everybody's
man,
got
LeBron
that friend.
the best player in the league. You know what I'm saying? They be like, man, shut up, Rodney. I don't know why his name Rodney. It's just a tattoo.
But yeah, it was
head.
just always an accepted thing. Like just somebody had a brush. They just always pulled it out. But yeah, I don't know if you're gonna get a whole tattoo. Like what?
I think
That's
you
a
should still
lot
brush
of
your hair.
work.
I think you should still brush your tat. Like,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like. If
Well, you're
wanna
gonna
get a
have to
haircut-
because you're going through the whole illusion of it
Yeah,
anyway. So
like,
especially if you're down the block, like you.
And then I know what y'all thinking too, like man, the brush brittles be hard. So you get the soft joint,
Soft
you know,
joints. It feels
and
great.
it look like you know what I mean.
It's gotta feel amazing.
You out there doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your head, I did brushing your shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, cuz what's up, my name Rodney.
But
you know what I'm saying?
you still gotta shave your head though,
Yeah,
because you're still gonna have little
little follicles.
little follicles are gonna come out.
Little follicles.
Yeah, they're gonna find their way out.
What?
They'll just look. The little follicles are gonna find their way out.
That shit gonna look stupid.
It is.
You just shave your haircut.
Yeah, it's weird. It's gotta look really strange.
Like you imagine, like he got a girl and they get in an argument, and she put him on spot in front of people. He's like, man, look, I don't want to fuck with you no more. Get out of my face.
Like, that's why you
she
got
be
a
like,
tattoo.
she be like, what? Your bitch ass wants you to go shave your haircut.
Yeah, right. Why don't you go shave a tatted head, a tatted fade you got?
You know, and then she put people on like, oh, that's not a fucking real haircut.
Yeah, go
You
touch
ever
his head.
it?
Yeah. And then everybody goes up and tries to start
They
touching
be like,
it.
yo, that shit real. Then you got a motherfucker out there doing this.
Yep.
Yo, get the fuck.
Yo, that's messed up.
Hey, yo, get the fuck out of here. This girl real.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. It's been popping up in my Instagram feed like crazy.
That's because you followed it. Or you
I don't
started
follow
watching
it.
or
Well,
whatever.
because it showed up and I was like, what the heck?
And you
That's
looked
what it
into
was.
it,
And I
that's what
watched the
happened.
video because I was fascinated. I'm like, is this bull really getting his whole head tattooed? And it's just a bunch of little dots. But I'm telling you, the line is crisp.
Well,
Crisp.
once you look at that joint, if it come up on your Instagram like one of these sponsored things or whatever this shit is.
Won't stop
like,
showing up, man.
Yeah, like I did that shit one time and I was mad as shit because the boy was showing you, he showed people how to fish and like catch the good fish. So he was showing how the people doing this shit. I watched the whole video and shit. I'm like, I'm not like a fisherman. Like it just looked interesting.
You're about to start fishing now. Because what, all these fishing videos popped up,
Yeah,
right?
they keep popping up on my feed. Like, check out Pro Fish when you come down here in Tampa. There's a whole contest. You can win $5,000 for the biggest trout or some shit. What?
Yeah, that's what's uncomfortable about a lot of social media too. It's because it's like, look, I just want to scroll through Instagram. If I want to look at something, that's fine. But it's like they're watching over you, like, oh, you like this video? Here's some more. Here's some more. It's like, yo, man, chill out.
People being watched through social media. And people think they watching social media.
Social media is watching you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
shit crazy.
Now, if we had a sponsor for like a VPN or something like this, or like a private browser, this is where we'd be like, and this is where. But yeah, I mean, you should do as much like private searching as possible or whatever. Or these other
Instagram
companies
be
that
doing me
don't
dirty,
sell your
dog.
stuff
They
out.
They can have my shit pop up on Snoop Dogg page real quick, like, and he see me doing a comedy show and like, oh man, this nigga funny. I'm about to get him on my
Nah, they don't do that. They don't do that.
I know they some bitches.
They don't care. Yeah.
Gotta buy followers and shit. I'm not doing that.
Mm-mm. It becomes obvious too, like right away.
Yeah. Be like
You got 1 million followers and like 6 likes.
Susie Genepido,
Susie Genepido. Who the fuck is Susie Genepido?
and she from Australia.
She sounds like a.
I never met her before. Why is she following me?
That's a good
Susie Genepido.
Genepido.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like an Italian name. Genepido. I like it.
And she moved to Alaska.
She moved to Alaska. Yeah. And she's following you now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, you get that's so. I don't like all that stuff. I try not. It makes you not want to watch things.
Right. Fucking.
Then you don't want all that kind of stuff popping up in your feed.
Nope. So, on to some more business. Halloween party.
We got a Halloween party
Comedy
coming
show.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and a comedy show too. Which is like a precursor to the really to the party.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
There's
I'm just
funny
saying. I'm just
people
saying
in
both are gonna be
Got
banging.
my man, who got on that joint? Got my man Tay on that joint.
Yep. Tay Fitch.
That's
Yeah.
on. He the only comedian I know that work out before he go
Yo,
on stage.
he does.
Bro, listen, the last time I saw Tay, I was in Chester, bro. He was about to go up. He did a 30-minute workout on a weight bench across the street.
I will say that my experience, like now, Tay, Met him a couple of times. Good guy. Looking forward to him being on the show. But I will say, everyone else that I've met that has like done push-ups or worked out like right before something,
No, I'm trying to tell you.
I have always been turned
He
out to there's
different.
weirdos.
My man
Like
was like, they
weirdos.
said, yo, man, you next. And he was like, all right, he put the bar. He came back, his shirt was drunk and wet. Like, I
Yeah.
said, bro, he said, I shouldn't have been working out there or I started zoning out.
Yeah.
I said,
They're
you
into some
weirdo,
shit.
now go up there.
Yeah, they end up becoming on some shit. So Tay, just tone it down a little bit.
Well, my man,
Billy Rick.
Yeah, Billy Rick. Billy Rick, my man. I ended up on the last
so
show
goddamn
because
funny.
somebody didn't show up. They did a no call, no show. I ain't gonna say a person's name, it's not my business, but he didn't show up. Now he was like, man, hey Dell, you wanna do some time? I was like, nah, but I'm just chilling at night. He said, you should go up, man, do some time, bro. I need you to do some time. I was like, nah, man. Then he went and him and Cherie was talking, and then Cherie was like, you not gonna do no time?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, sis, I don't want to. She's like, see, this is why I like when you go before me or I go before you. Like, it makes the vibe better and the energy better. Come on, brother, please. And I was like, all right, I'll go up. And Billy was like, thanks, man, thanks, I appreciate you. Thank you, I fucks with you. And I tell Billy all the time, man, I fucks with you too. I mean, I just.
So your friends pressured you into going up on stage? Do you hate when that happens?
No, I had fun.
I know you did. I did the same thing too. But we'll be out somewhere and like we'll be outside.
So
They'll go in, come back in, and come back out and be like, Mike, you're going up. I'm like, oh yeah? Okay.
Billy, my man, though. Fucks with Billy. I knew Billy for like 5 years now, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I first met Billy. That's a good boy right there, man.
Absolutely. And we got Jackie Wills, Mr. Not For Nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. And hosted by Mr. Young. I'm excited. I'm real excited.
Jackie, my man, too. He funny as shit. Material is great. Knew him for just as long as I knew you.
Yeah. Yeah, you met us together.
Yeah. No, I did not.
Didn't you?
You keep saying it was Jackie. No, it wasn't.
It was
you
the other one.
And the other one, and no longer his name can be spoken of. I didn't say his name.
Just kidding.
Oh,
No,
I didn't say his name. I seen him at the bus stop. Man, I took a picture.
Oh my God, that was funny as shit. Yeah.
I was like, yo, other boy that used to be in this group.
I was like, what are you gonna tag him? Don't even bother.
I kept trying to, but the Instagram wouldn't come up.
Mm-mm.
I was going to tag y'all group.
The group?
I was going to tag your team in it, and they was going to be mad as shit.
We would have left.
Lawrence probably was going to be like, yo, you got a warrant out for your arrest.
Yeah, right.
Now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
By the
why?
Nah.
Yo.
Nah, he doesn't abuse his power. Thank goodness. Yeah, really, thank goodness. Nah, they would have left. They would have cracked up.
Yeah, but Jackie on the show.
Jackie's on the show. Mike Young hosting.
Mike Young hosting.
Always a good time.
Yeah, so Mike been holding down the kickoff shows on every show. So now
Yeah, every monthly show we've been doing a kickoff, and Mike always takes care of that in the beginning, so he's going to be hosting the whole show this time. And
we got a DJ coming through, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. See, that's why I was like, the parties, I'm not taking nothing away from the comedy show. The comedy show is going to be great, but the party's going to be great, too. We got a DJ. There's still going to be food.
Mm-hmm. We got Steph coming through.
Steph's coming through with all his food.
We got Miss M coming through. Thick Girls is Fly.
Yep.
And she coming through. And we got somebody working the door, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we got strong arm security out the joint. Listen, I'm security, not security. He's security. My man be on some shit.
For real. He's got a grappling hook. Smoke bombs. He fucking around.
I knew this man for a long time. Like, if he come with a grappling hook and some smoke bombs,
He's gonna have one when he sees me.
I'm leaving the show. I'm just letting you know that now.
I'm be like, yo, man, thanks a lot. Here's some money for working. Also, here's a grappling hook. Here's another one in case this one breaks. But they're guaranteed. Because I use 550 paracord.
I know I'm being for Halloween now. Me and Dunn dressing up as Mufasa
So you
and
gave up on the
Simba.
contest? On the vote
Yeah,
for...
because they ain't do it right.
Yeah, they
If
did.
they ain't do it right,
It's all your fault.
Yeah. So and
Ken
nobody
Jones
nobody
got my
sent in a
vote.
video for Sneeze Fest.
Not yet.
Nobody
Sneeze Fest isn't over yet. We need more Sneeze videos. Sneeze at us.
didn't get one, did we?
That's still, we need
I could have
more.
been the first one because I sneezed the other day. I was like, damn,
I was driving.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I could have recorded myself.
I was driving, and I had 4 in a row.
4.
4, and I counted.
Yeah,
Because when I got to
sneezed
3,
a
I
lot.
was like, 3, 4.
You was in a car by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to say, because you was spitting. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
You 3. And a sneeze at the same
Phew.
time?
Yeah, start counting when I get up to the number, like, after it's a few.
I seen some guy at work, he sneezed like funny, like a cartoon. When he sneezed, he was like, pshoo. Pshoo.
Like a cartoon running away.
Yeah, it was like, pshoo. I was like, the fuck? And I wanted to like get my phone and be like, but that would have looked weird. Like I just was standing at the door talking about something. I'm clearly recording somebody.
Yeah, anymore. It's so funny you say that. I was watching somebody record somebody in a parking lot, and I was just like, nobody cares anymore. People are just like this with their phone. Like,
Yeah.
I'm recording you. There's no I still feel weird. I still want to do that too. Like, I should be subtle about recording this person. Nah, just
My man recorded a couple arguing earlier. I told him to send me the video because I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to show it on the show, but it was 2 people walking down the street, man and woman, and they was carrying bags and they was arguing, and we heard them arguing, but as they was getting closer, the boy was like, you know what? I can't stand you. I don't know why I'm with you. And she was like, what? You know the funny thing about this whole shit is I can't stand you. Like he was like, yo, we should just call it quits now. She was like, I got no problem with that. And she crossed the street on him. And he went across the street too. Like he was like, man, now you just want to walk away from an argument, huh? And he walked across the street too. My whole thing is like they was arguing. They never was gonna break. They was matching. They had on red track jackets with the white line going down both sleeves, some blue jeans, and some Vans.
Yeah.
They had some red and white. Like the girl had some red Vans on. They had the white with
the stripe. Yeah.
And then the guy had the white ones on with the red. And I said they fucking match. Like what are you doing? Like just go home, Harriet and Carl. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Laura, Eddie's grown now. You know?
Oh shit.
Yeah, fucking Urkel don't come around no more.
I love overhearing weird shit.
Yeah.
And I want to, I like not knowing the context. I walked past somebody the other day that was talking about, it was like, he looked like he was in a suit. He was talking to somebody else that was in a suit. And they were like, you know, I could have had the real roofies too, but nah, I had the fake ones.
Whoa.
And then the fucking light changed. And then I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't hear the rest of it.
What
the fuck are you talking about?
You very lucky you ain't hear the rest of it. That's bad. See, my stories be like.
But he was like, I could have had the real ones, but I used the fake. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, that's the SVU case. They was trying
what
to.
What did you slip somebody Tic Tacs and be like, I could have got you?
Yeah.
I guess it's an SVU case or a real case.
Yeah, some kind
Is
of
SVU
case.
a real thing? Like.
Yeah.
I mean, is that what the department's called?
Yeah.
SVU. Okay.
Special Victims Unit.
Okay.
Yeah, we got that here in Philly.
Okay, I guess we do.
We got it.
Okay. I don't want to.
We like to look up everything. We look up.
I believe you. I'm not.
SVU unit for Philly.
Okay. What's the other one? NCIS.
Yeah, we got
That's
all
a real
the shit that
department,
come on. Every city got them Jones.
Okay. I guess
Like
so,
New
yeah.
York got an SVU.
Chicago
Jones,
Fire, obviously.
Chicago got an SVU. It's a special.
No, I'm thinking of other names of shows. Yeah. All right.
Like you can't when you go to the police station, like the regular cops and be like, "Oh my God, I was raped." And they direct you to somebody who handles.
It's called
that
the
shit.
Special Victims Unit.
Yeah,
It's not called the
police. Like you gotta really get in because when people I this is
sensitive
a serious
case and
matter,
stuff. Yeah.
So when they get that type of shit, I mean, they don't want
Sure.
to talk to everybody.
I get that.
So you go to the people who specialize in that. You know what I mean? That's
But it's
good.
called okay,
That's
but
like-
that's
that's
what I'm
like the
saying. But it's
fucking-
called
yeah.
SVU, and that's like a
Yeah,
known thing.
like,
So like,
like the narcotics motherfuckers ain't they don't do a rape case. You know what
I
I'm saying?
understand that. No, so I guess what I'm saying is, like, growing up, we knew what the FBI was.
Full-blooded Italian.
Full-blooded Italians,
Like,
right?
no.
So now, no, but you knew what the FBI was. Growing up, I never heard of SVU until the TV show. That's why I was asking. I was like, is SVU, that's a real thing? Okay. I'm sure there's a special victims unit. I
You've
didn't.
been on like 25 years. or some
25
shit.
years ain't a long time for a department. Like,
It probably
But
been
I'm also
longer
more than
that.
25
I'm talking
years
about
old.
the show.
the show, right? So
Yeah,
that's what I
'cause
was
the
saying.
show was on before Tashawn was even born.
Sure. What I'm
He's
saying.
16.
Yeah.
30 years.
That's right. That's more. It is.
Mr. Wolf, the director, I ain't saying his first name.
You are ridiculous.
I called him Mr. Wolf.
Mr. Wolf.
Yeah. What's his name?
Dun, dun, dun. That's yeah. So all right. I didn't know that. I didn't know that SVU was like a real like.
Ain't no Philadelphia
Department.
had an SVU.
I'm sure Philadelphia has a unit where they have special victims. I was just wondering, is it called SVU? Is that a thing across the board in law enforcement? I guess so. I don't know. I don't even watch the show. I do my best to not get arrested. I stay as far away from cops as possible. So I don't know. I know of like FBI, CIA, and whatever the fuck else is out there. That's
that
all
was
I heard
it?
of. Yeah. What else is there?
FBI and CIA?
Mm-hmm. And a fire department, right? Isn't that all that's out there? EMTs, I know what an EMT is. But that's not a police thing, you know? It's not government. It's just a job. What else you got?
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin. We don't have any more. No, we don't. There's no more left. I'm gonna stop by Whole Foods. I'm gonna stop by Whole Foods and get some, and then also ask them about like a partnership. We should partner up with Whole Foods and do more pumpkin spice cheesecake cookie reviews. What other flavors do they got?
It's a
Does it
limited
tell-
edition.
That
too.
one's a limited edition, but does it tell you on the side like, hey, try our?
Nope. I don't care about none of them others.
You don't.
Nope.
Well, you can't eat strawberry, that's for sure. I had
No, hell no.
no, you can't have strawberry
Look like
flavored
Cole.
nothing.
I mean, look like Martin when
You
he
look
got
like
beat
Martin.
up by Tommy Hearns in that episode.
Yep.
I'm cool.
For the I mean, it's kind of already out there anyway.
What,
You're allergic to strawberries,
Yeah,
yeah.
everybody know me should know that shit. I'm cool. I don't fuck with nothing strawberry at all. I don't give a fuck what it is. They can say artificial. I'm cool. I think that's just.
You just don't mess with it not one
I
bit.
had that one little episode when I was a kid. My dumb ass was eating the strawberry shortcake joints. Remember the little swirls, strawberry shortcake swirls?
Yeah, they're amazing.
Bro, I had like 4 of them joints.
Don't you think? Oh, okay.
Maybe.
And then you just had a horrible or allergic reaction.
Yeah, I went to sleep. When I woke up, that shit was like, black out. Like, God, I was all fucked up.
Damn.
Nah,
A whole
and
life
I knew
without
it was
strawberries.
bad. I knew it was bad because I was like, what the fuck? Now I looked at myself in the mirror, was like, Grandma! And I ran to my grandma. I was like, my
You looked like
grandma was
Mask.
good. I stood in front of my grandma. My grandma was like, what the hell? Like,
You scared your oh man.
Grandma hit one of those joints. Like, what the fuck? Like, you got. All she said was, "You gotta go to the hospital." Like, I was like, I can't go outside. Then we catch the bus.
Yo.
My grandma put scars around my face. I look like look like Hollow Man, Invisible Man, Hollow Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever that shit is. You couldn't tell if I was black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian.
You were a little kid with a giant face.
Because it was cold
'Cause it was
outside
swollen.
too, so I had a big ass coat on,
Oh,
some
shit.
gloves
So
and shit.
Oh wow,
And
so
then I
you
had-
really did look like the
Yeah,
Invisible
that's what I'm
Man.
saying.
Yep.
Then you couldn't tell what the fuck. Then you just see all I got is like the little piece of towel that's like
Yo.
you just see and it's not even that wide. It's like
It's
this.
just enough for you to see.
Yeah, it's like cause my
Oh,
eyes
damn.
was like
Yeah, you were
puffy and
swollen.
shit. Yeah, so it's like I'm just looking. You ever see on Halloween when they look through Michael Myers' eyes.
That's what it looks like. Yo.
It look like this shit. And I just looking at people look at me and shit. That was the first time I ever did this shit. Like, what the fuck
Oh,
is you really
shit.
trying to be creepy and shit? Like, yo.
Did Myers head tilt? Michael Myers joint?
That joint and the time I was fighting. And I won't never, there's two ways I won't never fight no more, with a headband and flip-flops. I fought with flip-flops on before. And like,
No, you never fight with flip flops.
my homie and I was like, we was cool. We cool to this day. We were like, you know, friends fight. So he was like, I mean, he was the first time somebody called me a bitch. He was like, you a bitch. And I was like, you a bitch. And he was like, man, what's up then? And you know what I mean, I was like, what's up? I had flip flops on. I could have said, hold up. Put my sneakers on.
You should have said, hold up.
Yeah, he only lived down the street anyway. I could have, even if you went home, I could have knocked on your door. And we could afford later. Like,
I'm ready. I got my
yeah,
I'm laced
my
up.
dumb ass, I just hop up, push him back, what's up? He stole me, I stole him. He went to swing, I dipped it. I went to go swing, I slipped on glass.
Slipped out of your...
I slipped on glass with my foot. And that shit was like, And that shit cut under my pinky toe, like under that joint, like looked like it was about to
why?
My pinky toe was about
All
to
of
get cut off. Yeah. And I was like, Grandma!
Yo, Grandma.
I was like, Grandma, look. Until she was like, oh, go to the bathroom, put your foot in the tub. And
What?
She put the foot in the tub. That's my grandma brought out the parade because I was bleeding everywhere.
Wait, okay, so all right.
So, like, put your foot in the damn tub.
I thought she wanted you to like soak it in the tub.
No,
What the?
she put
Grandma.
She ran the water, of course, put some
Well, yeah.
peroxide on my foot, and back to the hospital I went.
Yeah, you never fight with flip flops on. It's one of them things where it's worth it. Like you'll get caught in that moment where it's hard to come away from that that rage moment. But if you got to look down.
I got on the bus.
You know what,
with
man?
a whole bunch of shit
we can work
wrapped
this
around
out.
my foot. Towels, scarves. I couldn't put no sock on because my toe was like dangling.
Now you look like
So I got on the bus. I'm like, people looking at me. I feel like that's a homemade cast.
My grandma made it.
I
She
look
sent
like
me to the
step
hospital
drag.
on the
You
bus.
remember step drag?
Oh
Look
man.
like step drag. Like I ain't got no foot. I was like, I'm gonna lose. I told my girl, I said, I'm gonna lose my foot. She said, boy, you only your toe cut. Shut up. But then,
How old were you?
I was like
A teenager?
yeah, like 13, 14. And no, I probably was younger than that. Probably like 12, going on 13, probably.
Yeah. See, that's when you make
So-
dumb decisions.
And we went there to see if I needed stitches and like to sew my toe back on, but the doctor was like, I'm good. It was just cut under the toe. So he was like, you just need some gauze, some bandages, ace bandage. And all
And
that.
advice: don't wear flip flops outside. Like that's. Here's the best. I mean, sometimes you got to fight.
Yeah. It was,
You know?
It was heated. It was a heated moment.
It was
Yeah,
heated
I was
outside.
off-
That's why you had on flip
Going off
flops.
of drilling.
See?
It was summertime too.
Doesn't matter. Don't wear flip flops
Broken
outside.
glass
Just don't-
everywhere,
beware.
even in my toe.
And what happened when he did it just stop? Was he like, oh,
that was
you-
my
like-
friend. He was concerned.
Okay,
and
so,
he was like, oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Right.
That wasn't part of the script. Neither one of us was supposed to win. We were just supposed to sock each other, and,
And then that was it. Yeah.
They ain't nobody gonna really go. Like if you really friends, like you can argue, and maybe a little.
Like getting in each other's face a little bit.
Oh
that.
man, fuck all this roll up. You know what I'm saying?
It's much better.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Nobody ends up in the hospital. You don't do anything stupid. You know?
Like we
It's just
wouldn't even
better.
fight over like nothing serious. I think it was
You were
like a
kids.
video game.
Right.
Like if it was like a video game, it was like I was arguing that Ryu was better than Ken, and he was like, no, Ken better than Ryu. Nigga, they got the same moves. Like, the fuck, they just look different.
How are you? Yeah.
The fuck?
See, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think. I don't know. I've always said, like, what's worth fighting for? Like to have a go. Like, all right, look, let's go out in the street and fisticuffs, if that even happens. But it's just like, what's worth it?
Yeah, back in the day, I was young. We used to fight. Well, I ain't never do it. They used to fight over like girls and shit.
Oh yeah.
No, Tamika like me. Like, no, Tamika like me. And I'll be like the homie of the two. I'm like, yo, Rodney, Troy, calm down. Like,
Rodney again.
Rodney's in the
Rodney's
episode.
Rodney
today.
again. Yeah, he's back.
Rodney Paninsky. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I hope we meet a Rodney Paninsky. Yeah. But you're caught in the middle of it, and it's like, what do
He
you...
half black, half white.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah. His dad black,
His
his mom white.
His mom's...
Mm-hmm. I know his
Okay.
dad black, his mom white. Man, white dad, black mom, don't matter.
Well, the last name
He got
sounds...
interracial
The
people.
last name sounds...
Oh, so
Padinsky?
Yeah, he
I
got
never
white
met
dad.
a
He got white
lot
dad,
of...
black
I
mom.
don't think I ever met a white Padinsky, but it sounds more
Pickett.
picky. Rodney Pickett?
Yo, the last name Pickett always fucked me up. Like,
Why?
Like Jada Pickett.
That's Pinkett.
Pickett.
But that's not Pickett. These are two
Pinkett
different
is
things.
even worse. Like that's a terrible last name.
Well, it's not like... Well, maybe she did pick it because she's a... Oh, wow. I didn't mean to do that. Maybe she did choose that as her last name.
Pickett.
She did pick it.
Yeah, it's too
Unintentional zingers were just coming out. No, I don't know. So maybe she picked that name as like her...
That should be a nigga. You know how Jada Pickett got her name?
Pickett.
She picked it.
She picked it.
She picked it.
I feel like there is a joke like that. Anyway,
I don't know. I ain't never heard of
no,
it.
me neither. But well,
It just made up on Ghost Island.
I don't know
so
if it
fuck
is.
out of there.
Jada Pickett. Anyway, I feel like I did hear something
Jada
like that.
Pickett. Jada picked it.
But yeah, so
Jada picked it.
why does the last name mess with you?
Pickett. Pickett.
Like I think of Wilson Pickett and Jada Pinkett are two different names. So you said it's like
You said
close
Wilson
enough.
Pickett?
Yeah, Wilson Pickett. That's the first Pickett name I think of. You know who else do you know named Pickett? You know Frederick Pickett.
I just don't.
Leonard
I used to
Pickett.
work with a Pickett. That's how I don't like the name
Because the guy was he.
No, because we was what fuck was this? I think it was
didn't like him?
McGinn. It might have been McGinn, but we was all working at it was McGinn because we used to work at fucking Presidential City, the City Avenue.
Yeah.
And it'd be a whole bunch of guards on shit. At least like 6 guards, because you know that apartment.
That whole presidential
it's 4 of
suites.
them,
That whole
it's biggest shit out there. You know what I mean? In out there the hotels. So the fucking supervisor of the site used to call everybody by their last name. So I'm like, Gold, need you for a second. Gold, can you go to building 1, check. Gold, can you go, you know what I mean? Then just be, Pickett, 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 do you copy? Pickett.
So it annoyed you
Yeah,
hearing
man.
that? Yeah.
Pickett, we got an issue on the 6th floor in building 3. Do you copy Pickett? And then he'd be like, Pickett, copy. What? Like, bro, all you gotta do is say copy. Dang, you don't gotta say your own name, dog.
He's letting you know because the guy kept
He
calling
used
for
to call
Pickett.
me at the same time like, Gold, issue by the pool area. Copy. And if I ain't answer, like right back, Gold, issue by the pool, do you copy? And when I'm, oh shit, copy that, got you. Gold, copy. No, nigga.
Well, doesn't
He
like to
trying
him
be
doesn't.
He trying to be that guy that got a grappling hook and the smoke
Okay.
bombs and bullshit.
That's what it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm security, but I'm not security. That's security.
Pickett, copy.
Like,
Okay, I get it.
and then he used to say it too, like, Pickett, copy.
He was real serious about it. Yeah. What do you think Pickett's doing now?
Security, of course.
Security?
Yeah. He probably see me like, oh
think he worked
shit,
his
you
way
still
up?
doing security? Impossible.
You think he worked his way up? Somebody like that sounds eager, like to become
I think he had to start over because
a higher up.
I think McGinn was bored out. I left before they was bored out though, because my supervisor and shit, he's a nut. I know his name too. I did not get no shout out. He's a nut ass nigga. He gonna send me all the way up to fucking Ben. I think it was Ben Salem. No, it
I was
was
thinking of you filling out your next, by the way, job interview where they're like, you know, on your resume, like, what do you think of your last supervisor? And that's the description.
nut ass nigga. I swear, it was where my mom used to work at. What was that called? Was that remember?
Like Warminster?
Warminster. There you go. That's what it was. Warminster. You know the police out there wear all black?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, bro! Listen,
The trucks are all black too, and
Yeah,
it doesn't say
yes.
like you have to look because it's like all
yo,
like sleek
listen
on the.
to me. This nigga set me up. He sent me out there to the fucking work of this is a fire watch. All security companies do it. where you post up at a parking lot and watch over the plaza, the mall, whatever, the store. You watch it all night. And they had Pep Boys contract where they wanted security to watch the tires all night because, people will go back there, either dump tires or steal tires. They ain't want nobody stealing, they ain't want nobody dumping. So they had a fucking guard post up and watch the shit all night. Now, I've been doing fire watch for a minute, but I ain't from no motherfucking Wilmington, man. Like, don't set me up for failure. That's the last thing I ask you to do. I do everything for my job, man. Like, except for the pause moments, because I don't get down like that. I'm a good guard. But this thing set me up, right? I'm out there. I got my phone. I set my phone up. I got the little stand on my phone. Bang, I got my snackums. I got a blanket. Yeah, snackums. Yeah, I got my blanket.
I know what snackums.
I got my blanket. I got the seat. I got the seat on some shit. I'm all the way back. I'm leaning back. I'm on some shit. I got a little pillow. I got a little pillow in the plane joint.
Oh yeah,
I got both of that shit because I fall asleep. No, it ain't gonna hurt my fucking neck. Nope. I'm good. So I'm all posted up and shit. I'm under my little blanket, eating my snackums. I'm watching SVU. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling. Next thing you know, it was like, shoom, shoom, shoom. All these lights just came on me. I'm like, what the fuck? And then like, you see one door open up, and then you see the boot come out.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? And I can't see them. There's so many lights and shit. It's so bright, and they all around like a spaceship landed or some shit. And the fucking cop, he walking towards me. And all you see is this shadow in the light walking towards me, and I can't go nowhere. So I'm like, I just said, I locked the door.
Oh, we've got
Pause.
No, I don't know if you.
No, I locked the shit out my doors and shit. And they came over, they put the lights all in my window and shit. I'm looking up at them and shit. They talking about, roll your window down. I was like, no. They like, no. They like, what are you doing out here? I said, working. They said, you got license and all that registration. I was like, yes, I do. They, can we see it? I said, no, you can't. I don't know you. I can't even see you. Like, I think you gonna turn off some of these lights? Like, yeah, he said no. He said no, we not. I said this is beyond me. Then the other side, my other window, I looked over. I was like, oh no, they started to surround my car and shit. So I was there at that moment. I'm like, I got my key in my hand. I'm about to just like and just ball out. Like I thought I was about to be like O.J. Simpson. I was about to be following me with the chopper, all that woman stuff and shit. I'm like, no, this can't be life. Like, no, bro.
Oh my God.
So he was like, what you doing out here? I said, I'm working. He said, you got license registration? I said, yes, I do. He said, can I see it? I said, no, you can't, but you can see my work ID. Like I had my fucking, at the time, I used to wear my work ID around my neck. Like, you can see my work ID. And it was like on the little lanyard thing on the string. So I had like, it was like I had lowered the window down. I had like put the little card outside the window like that. And he went to go grab it and I yanked it back. Like, no, you trying to, I still had the other end. And he said, you going to tell you. I said, all you got to do is, you can flash the light right on the ID. Just read my name. You ain't taking my shit. You ain't about to, no. He was like, can you call your job? I was like, yeah, because every job got a command center that's up all night. And I had my supervisor number, like, because he said, call him and shit. So, any problems out there, I should have known it was going to be a problem when he gave me his personal number. Like, call me if you have any issues. Fuck, I'm having issues.
See, that's strike two. Strike one is Warminster. Strike two is,
bro, I called this dude 3 times, bro. He did not. It was like it was like 2:30 in the morning. Like I called it on the fourth. I would say, yo, I said, please give me one more time. Like I feel like I'm already in jail trying to get a phone call.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna call him one more time. And I called him last time, and he was like, hello. I was like, yo, you sleep? I was like, bro, I started talking to him like I was like he was one of my homies. He was like, hello. I'm like, oh, no, you sleep, bro? I'm like, no, bro, you gotta get up. You gotta get up
right now. Yeah.
Like, you know it's crazy when you call this nigga bro and my nigga. Yo, you gotta get up, bro. Bro, get up. That's crazy. You old. Listen, my nigga. Like they out here. He talking about who out there? I said the police. The police I ain't never seen before. I never even seen these type of cops. Like these guys, this is the task force. Like, cause I'm thinking, I'm thinking women's the cops dressed just like our cops. So I seen them in all black. I'm
Nah,
like,
the
this is a
budget's a little
task
higher.
force.
Yeah.
This is they after somebody, and it so happened to be me. No, I just want to get out of here in my little white Mitsubishi.
That's it.
That shit crazy. He was like, sir, can I see your cell phone? And so I'm like, no. I'm like, it's on the car. You can hear him.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can take his car. You can take his car. And I gave him his card. And he was talking. He went back to his car. I guess he called him. And he came back. And some cops started pulling out. And they started pulling their cars out. And I paused a moment. Cops pulling out. No, that's not going to get me. It's not a whoa moment for me.
Nobody's gonna
The cops started
mow
leaving,
you.
right? And then one boy came over. He was like, you good to stay out here and do your job.
Oh, thanks.
Because, it's just a random car out here and it looks funny. All right, I get it. All right, cool, man. Thank you, officer. Enjoy your night. Boom. So I'm talking to him. I'm talking to the supervisor on the phone. He's talking about everything all right? You cool? I said, I'm going home. And don't cut my hours either. No. Because I'm going to tell. So I ended up getting fired, right? Well, I didn't even get fired. They told me that I had to sign this joint because I left the site and they gonna say I did a post abandonment. And I told them, I was like, when I was talking to the owner, the fucking head,
Whoever's in charge.
Yeah. I'm talking to him. He like, so you did a post abandonment. You left the site without authorization and shit. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, so you don't know what happened? He like, yeah, you left the site. You didn't finish out your shift. I said,
Like, did
yo.
you hear? No. Did you hear what the fuck
I said,
happened?
yo, so you ain't hear about the 16 task force officers pulling up on me and surrounding my car like a spaceship? And he was like,
That's my favorite part.
he said, what are you talking about? I said, oh, so they just gonna tell you I did a post abandonment, but you ain't get the full story. You know what? I could call the task force people because I know the task force agent name. I would never call them cops. It was agents and all types of shit. I'm like, I know the agent number, and I guarantee he can pull his spaceship right up in front of this fucking company right now. You fucking crazy. So he was like, listen, Mr. Gold, we gonna have to let you go. This, that, and third. I'm like, let me go. So now that's why I get mad. So I'm like, you have to let me go. So he telling me I ain't got no job. He was like, unfortunately, I mean, we wish you the best and all that. Wish me the best. I said, man, it's crazy. So I wanted to throw something and shit, so I threw a pin. It was the first time I ever felt
Just
stupid.
threw it?
No, I didn't even throw it. Like, I could have threw it at him for all that. I just was like, you know what, man? Man, fuck this job. And I threw it on his desk. I feel like the way I did it, like, you ever see somebody playing cards and they smack out or some shit? That's how I threw the pin. I was like, man, fuck this job, man.
That's great.
And
That's
I knew I was salty because after I said, fuck this job, I was like, man, fuck this job, man. Huh. Like, when you say, huh, like that, like, you hurt, my nigga. Like, you ain't going to trip. I was like, fuck this job. Looked him right in the face. Huh. And then when I walked out, right, it was all these new recruits in the joint they just hired. And that's why I got back in my motherfucking bag. I was like, oh, y'all knew? They was like, yeah. Oh man, this job, woo, good luck, y'all.
Oh shit.
Good luck. And as I was walking out and shit, I had got an email from SOS Security, and he was like, yeah, we would like to hire you. It was a hiring email, like I've been hired. I was. Y'all
Man,
sure y'all want to work there, bro?
Yeah.
This job ain't really. I mean, they send you out to motherfucking women's there in the middle of the night, bro. This is why they pull up on you in a spaceship. You done. I think. Listen, I got out of there, but I think it was other guards that went there. I seen this one guard used to work here. Nigga name was Rodney. This other guard used to work here. His name was Rodney. And he did the Warminster shit right before I did. I ain't seen him since.
Yo.
His name is Rodney Pickett. I'm just saying. If I ever see Rodney Pickett come through here, let me know. I'm over here at SOS now. So that supervisor's nut ass motherfucker. I think
quit
you
a few
seen him
jobs.
done. He had came to grandma's house because he was also doing like insurance. Like not insurance. He was selling houses or he was into real estate. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I quit a few jobs, man.
Fuck this job.
I quit a job working at I was working at a food court in a mall.
What?
Yeah, I was younger. And I got beat with a broom by some lady, some Mexican lady. So here's what led up to it. Me and the cooks used to crack up all the time in Spanish. These Mexican dudes. I would make them laugh in Spanish. I speak Spanish. Spoke way better Spanish way back then. Me and this one dude were cracking up at each other, and we started not fighting, but like cracking on each other. So she heard us. Is that okay? No, is that not all right? So we'll cut that part out. So me and this boy.
It's a woe moment. I thought you was gonna go a whole episode with no woe moments. I
How is that possible?
said me and this one dude.
All right, so here we'll start it over. How about that? I just cut all that out for
You
you.
can't that's a woe moment. We need a woe moment. You gonna get a real a woe moment.
Anyway, so
like I'm gonna get a real of. I'm done. Like I think I say that every
yeah, but it's all you just saying whoa shit. That's all, like just whoa.
Finish
whoa.
your story. You got your ass beat.
I did get my ass beat. Well, kind of. I didn't really get my ass beat. So me and this dude, it looked like we were arguing. This lady came around and she had a broom in her hand. And to stand up for him, she had no context, no nothing. She just saw him arguing with me and came up to me and started beating me with a broom handle.
You said she was what? You said she was Spanish?
Mexican, yeah.
Mexican?
Yeah.
And the guy you was like
He was Mexican.
Oh, so you was
They were squad, like they all. I knew because I dropped them off. I used to drop them off sometimes, and they all went to the same spot. So she beat me with this broom, and it was hilarious because it was like a cheap plastic broom handle.
Was you doing this?
No, she was just kind of hitting me here, and I was laughing. Like it was just kind of funny, but she was angry. So the boss came out.
She was screaming at you like
in Spanish, cursing
you out?
All kinds of stuff.
She called you a puta?
She called me all kinds of stuff. I don't remember what she called me, but she called me a bunch of stuff. So then the boss comes out, and he was like, whoa, what's going on here? He was so afraid of me pressing charges or whatever because everybody there but me and like one other bull were all like Mexican workers that just, didn't have the papers, right? So he was, whatever you need, anything. He's like, please don't. I was like, I'm quitting. So I left. I was like, I'm not gonna work here anymore because I had other gigs anyway. But I was gonna quit this job anyway. But she beat me with a broom and I bounced, and I did the right thing. I could have sent her ass back to fucking. I could have sent her back across the damn border, but no, I didn't. She's still here in America, probably.
My grandma took my first job from me. Yeah,
she took your first job from you?
Yeah. She beat me and I couldn't go back there no more. Beat my ass.
What was your first job?
I was working at the gas station pumping people gas.
That's not a job.
Me and my
That's not
cousin,
your first job. That's going and getting money.
Me and my cousin, I'm not even giving him no shout out. He don't support me. So I'm not even, but he is my cousin though. Him and his homie was going to the gas station. They would pump gas. And I went over his house one day, and he had all these snackums. He had all these chips, cakes, and all this shit. I'm like, yo,
how you getting all this?
Where you get all this from? This is fucking commissary on shit. Like this is the shit we ain't supposed to have, dog.
Yeah.
Like, yo, he talking about something. I got a job pumping gas at the gas station. He had all this money. I'm like, damn. I knew I was young too, cause I said the shit off of my wife. I was like, damn, all that money's.
I My cousin said that to me too. We were young as shit.
He was like,
Yep.
yo, he was like, I can get you a job there. So I'm like, he's like, I can get you a job there. You want to work? I'm like, yeah, what I gotta do? He was like, all you gotta do is, when people come in the gas station, all you gotta do is go up to them and be like, yo, can I pump your gas? And I mean, some people might say yes, some people might say no. So I'm like, all right, bet, all right. That's all I say. Excuse me, I'll pump your gas. So I was all the nice ladies, and I'll make them laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I gotta do is have a little sense of humor to you and shit. You gotta be out there. How back in the day, it was cool. Like, ain't nobody gonna mess with the youngins. Ain't no, what I mean. I did that shit, guys. I made like, it was like a crazy number, like $59 or some shit like that. But it was like ones and fives and shit, so it looked like a lot of money. I was hyped as shit. And my grandma was like,
To show her?
I wanted to get, no, this is how shit happened. I wanted to get like 2 wrestling men. I had to collect the action figures back in the day and shit. I'm telling my grandma, I'm like, yeah, I want to go to the store and next time you go, cause I want to get 2 wrestling men. She was like, "Oh, we ain't got the money. We ain't got the money for that right now." Like, it was like probably like November. She was like, "Wait till Christmas to get this shit." I'm like, my dumb ass. I'm like, "No, I can get them myself." She said, "What you mean?" She said, "You ain't got no money." I was like, "I got monies," and I pulled on. I pulled my $59 out. I was like, "I got money."
I got monies.
And she was like, "Where you get that from?" I was like, "I got a job." And she was like, "A job where?" And I was like, "I work at the gas station pumping gas."
You were how old? How old? Young enough to say monies.
Yeah.
So you're little.
Preteen shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wait, I was in.
But like, I want to know, were you like 5? Were you
No,
9?
no,
Were
no. I
you
was
8?
preteen.
Probably
Let's say if I wasn't,
10.
I would have to be like in the
11.
6th, 7th grade.
Okay.
Like I was, yeah. No, not even. I wasn't even that. Probably was like 5th grade.
That sounds like a 5th grade move.
Yeah, it's like 5th grade.
Monies.
Yeah. So.
Dummy.
So she was like, "Oh, she's like, oh, so you got a job?" I was like, "Yeah." And my dumb ass threw my cousin under the bus. I was like, "Yeah, me and my cousin." Not saying his name, don't support me. So I'm like, "Yeah, me and my cousin." And she was like, "Oh, do you now?" And I was like, "Yeah." So my grandma got on the phone and called his grandma.
Oh, man.
And he lived with his grandma and his mom just like me and shit. She was like, "Yo, so you got a job, huh? So you think you a man?" And I was like, "If I got a job, I'm making my own money. I guess so." And I said, "Okay." And like, yeah, it was like 5th grade because I remember I had won a tennis racket. My school went on a fucking field trip to this tennis court and they was asking like tennis questions and shit. And one of the questions like my grandma knew they was gonna ask was who was the first black man's tennis player and shit. And she was like, "Always remember the name Arthur Ashe." And I was like, "All right." And God damn it, I was on this field trip and we all was sitting on the tennis court and they asked that question. Ain't nobody else know that
Your
answer.
hand, shut up.
Said,
I got it.
She said, "Arthur Ashe." And she was like, "You're correct." I was like, "Oh, shit." So she was like, "You get a tennis racket. So I got the tennis balls, some other shit." You know, man, fast forward back to the story, my grandma whipped my ass with the fucking
with
tennis
the tennis racket? No!
That she helped me fucking win.
Oh, no, yo!
And she was really hitting me like Serena.
Bop!
Like she was serving the shit out of me. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Dumbass. You ain't no man. You ain't making no monies. Did she just say monies? Oh, fuck. You can't say monies, though. I say whatever I want.
Oh, man.
Come around the corner because we about to go around the corner to your cousin's house. And then my grandma told his grandmom, and man, she beat him with everything she got her hands on and shit. That nigga try to run. My Aunt Flame, I say my Aunt Flame name all the time. I love her to death. We call her Aunt Flame, but her real name is Geneva. But we used to call her Aunt Flame because she bought that work. Look, I swear, Tyler Perry stole the Medea shit from my Aunt Flame. Because my Aunt Flame was the Medea character before Medea was even thought of. You know what I mean? My Aunt Flame was like 6'6'1". You know what I mean? All she was to dress like Medea joint, like when she chilling outside church. You know what I mean? She got the little house dress on, shit long as shit. And she strong as shit. She my dad's sister. That lady strong as shit. She beat me and my cousin, the same cousin I'm talking about. I won't say his name because he don't support me. She whooped our ass in church. She whooped our ass in church, Mike. Like, so you know he got fucked up that day. That motherfucker tried. My grandma told his grandma he was like this. Like he knew about it because that nigga tried to turn around and run. She put him down with a couch pillow. Oh, you gonna run? She said she threw this shit like a fucking like a frisbee or a boomerang or some shit. She hit him right back his head. Puck out. And he fell and shit. And I'm like, I'm all fucked up. Like, this nigga just fell on a pillow.
Like a throw pillow or like the back, like the big, like just a little throw pillow to
No, you know, like you on a pillow that you lean on, like
So she picked that. Oh my god,
cotton joint. That's just a bang, put him right there. I'm like, I'm crying for laughing at the same time because he just got put down on the pillow. He's a bitch. So then but see, Aunt Flame, all she played with belts in her hands. So you can't let her get a belt and have a hand. You're done. Like this.
Oh shit.
Like this, let her don't get her hand on the belt. Just let her just use her hands and some shit like that shit just didn't make no sense. So she was like, and my grandma said to me like, "Hey, you don't work there no more." So I was like, "Damn, I got my ass whooped."
And I
She
lost
took
my
my
job.
$59. I ain't got no more monies. And I lost my job. Ain't this bitch? And I didn't get my wrestling in. Ain't this a mother?
Yeah, it was an all across the board disaster. She took your money though too.
Took my monies.
Yeah. Well, yeah, all your monies.
Yeah. I asked her like a week later, I was like, "Grandma, can I have my monies back?" And she was like, "What money?" Oh, now it ain't monies. All right.
Now it ain't monies. Now it's money.
Yeah.
Ain't no money.
She went to a bill, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So now I was like, I'm still, as a young boy, you always back talk or talking to your brother. Oh, I'm a man then. I'm like, well, I'm a man then because I paid the bill. What you say? Nothing.
Nothing.
Like, I get my tennis racket back and hit you with it.
Yo. But you're lucky, you know.
We got our ass whooped in church too. Like I think I got my ass whooped for no fucking reason. Like I shouldn't have got my ass whooped in church.
You probably got your ass whooped in church for a reason.
No, I shouldn't.
In front of God.
Look, my cousin, the same cousin that
doesn't support you?
me. Yeah,
We won't mention his name.
Yeah, we won't mention his name. No. It was him. He should got his ass whooped. Cool. Me, no. Like I stayed at his house the night before. We was up all night, and this motherfucker was getting drunk.
You took the rap for him. I'm sorry, but you took the rap for him for all this, all those beatings, and he still doesn't support you. I'm never gonna mention his name.
I don't think I took the rap because the first joint with the gas station, I basically snitched on him.
Okay. Do you think that's why he doesn't support you?
Like,
do you think still to this day is he holding on to that?
I mean, I would say the only reason why I hold on to that because when he got hit with that pillow and I started laughing, I'd be mad at that.
Now it's 2. So I bet you if we sat down with him on some I'll mediate it. I'll sit in the middle.
Listen,
I got a question.
My half of this.
How come you haven't been so supportive of your cousin? And he says, you know what, a long ass time ago, and then tells the story.
Well, I feel like if he was like,
I wouldn't have got my ass
and whooped in church if it wasn't for him. Like young boys, we was on the choir, like, and they go by like alto, soprano, all that shit. Mm-hmm. Like I was I ain't had the deepest voice, so I was like in the middle. I was in the middle. Then it was the motherfuckers like I was like a tenor or some shit. I don't know. I don't remember. But he was in front of me.
He knows what he was. He was a tenor.
He was in front of me. So he was on the pew with that group or whatever that's in the front. I'm in the back. But I stayed at his house the night before, and we was up all night, and he was getting drunk off of pickle juice. Like no more pickles in the jar. So he just started drinking the pickle juice. Like you get drunk off of pickle juice.
Okay.
And I'm like, nah. That's the same time when we started smoking weed too. I ain't gonna hold you, cause
smoking weed and drinking pickle juice.
Yeah, his mom would leave like the a ashtray full of roaches,
Oh shit!
and like
And
she
he
would
would just go
slide it
smoke 'em.
under her bed to like the middle, and he knew where they was at. So but he couldn't reach them because I was always the tall one. So he'd tell me where they was at. So
Yo.
I'll put my arm under. I straight grip the ashtray. Bang. We got roaches. Her roaches like this. That's a half a L.
Yeah, that is. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We in there high, and high and up all night, and got church in the morning. Fuck you think gonna happen with me? I'm on a choir like this. I'm asleep. My hands big as shit. So I just put my face inside my hand. So I
Looked
used to
like
think,
you were praying.
exactly. You get it.
Because
You
this is a
fucking get-
deep prayer.
Exactly.
I would do the same thing in church too, because I would hope that because that looks like you're in
You cup
serious
your hands,
conversation
you
with God. Like, oh man,
Yeah,
he's
like-
really going through it. Like,
So, but I'll be like this in the choir though. Like the whole time, be like, you see the head. This.
yeah,
mean
but
you
that's
about,
you can't.
This mean you about to fall the fuck asleep. So I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck.
So you went into the hands and then, yep.
Go right to sleep. Knock the fuck out.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
gone.
probably were like dipping.
No,
and
no. Look,
You just stand
stay this like this mannequin mode.
mannequin mode. There's a
Go-
trick to doing this,
but
by the way.
him-
But go ahead.
He want to be playing all in the fucking front row and shit with the row and shit. They playing, they talking. It's yibba yabba, yabba yibba, yibba yabba yibba yabba. They just talking. So one Flame sees on the choir. She see him this jabber jaws. This on a rap city. So one of the other kids see Flame. Flame say to the other kid, tap him. Talking about my cousin. So the other kid on the choir tap my cousin. He like, yo. He pointed out Flame, so he like, stop it. Like, stop it. And she's like, and tap your cousin. this motherfucker will turn around. And he just like, and I'm like,
Yep.
huh? What? Like,
Yeah.
and
Horrible.
he like, yo, I'm just. He said, after church, you and him. Like, after church,
Oh
you with him.
damn! Like at 3 o'clock.
I'm like,
parking
huh?
lot.
She's like, after service, you with him. I went downstairs. I'm like, oh, man.
no.
So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm like, what? Because she ain't never whooped my ass before. This is my dad's sister now, but she ain't never whooped my ass before. So I'm like, what you mean after service? Like, what you talking about? So you always see my cousin like,
Damn.
he already know
He knew-
about that.
Yeah, of course.
So look,
He lives
as
with
soon as
it.
after service, they get the benedict. Oh man, in the service.
Did he run?
No, man.
Was he like-
He did. I'm lying. He did because after service, you're supposed to go
He knows,
downstairs
yeah.
so we can eat. Ain't nobody. He like, yo, it's a Rite Aid right across the street. Like, you go Rite Aid. Man. We already got some Starburst and shit. Like we got some candy and all.
He got you in more trouble.
Bro, we come back into the church. We thinking Aunt Flame probably at the table eating with the other sisters. And,
She'll be
you know,
okay.
Yeah, like we should be good. Bro, we go in the church. We hit the corner to go downstairs in the basement. Soon we like, yeah.
She's waiting.
She right there at the bottom of the
Oh.
steps. Like you would think a parent gonna be like this or some shit. She just like,
No, she did it with her head.
this nigga. He just
Scary.
look at me and shit. I'm like,
It's scary.
I'm still lost and confused. Like, cause I don't
She
think.
don't know what's happening.
I know I'm gonna get my ass
Yeah,
whooped
but
at
like-
some point. But not at church.
Yeah.
I didn't think you would whoop me in God's house. Like this is the Lord's
She just
crib.
go upstairs
like,
and get forgiveness. She can go in the
yo,
confession booth.
You go downstairs and like go in this bathroom. Go in the women's bathroom.
In the women's
bathroom.
Oh no.
Yo, when I tell you both of us, we two boys. This is a 6 foot 1 woman. Bah, 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 no belt. Bah, bah, bah. Like when you get hit like this, bah,
that's a hammer
Donkey
fist.
Kong joint.
Yeah, that's the hammer fist.
Boom. That
Yeah.
shit. Like she hit him with this joint. Boom. And then
Ow.
boom. Oh, God. And then hit me with it. Boom. Bang. Oh God.
Yeah.
Like
Like the
I'm
Three
crying.
Stooges.
I'm
Yeah.
crying. But he crying so hard, right? And I put this on my life, man. I'm not making none of this shit up. He crying so hard, I started laughing in my cry. Like,
Yo, that
so
then-
but I see her thinking, like, I'm thinking it's a joke. So I'm like,
So you're acting it out more like you're a fucking North Korean. Yeah.
So when she hit him with She hit him with a hook. Bang! This one, I'm like, all right, I can slide. I know how to fight. She fighting us. She ain't beating us.
No, yeah.
She fighting us. So when she went to go throw that other swing at me, and I take it out of there. Like, I get up out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get up out of there. She said, and I know she was mad because she's like, all right, go ahead and run. But my cousin didn't get away. So she
took it out on him. You got all, yeah, he got all your punches too.
And I know it gets so bad, like the shit was hurting me. But when I hear him, he still getting,
Man, this poor kid.
Please, grandma.
This is why he don't fuck with you at all.
Listen,
I wouldn't support you either.
And I run up the steps, right? But as I'm running up the steps, I'm like, I stop in the middle. And I'm listening, and I start laughing and shit. So I'm like,
see?
Man, I'm going to get something to eat. I just went back there, cut to the left, and made that. And I sit there next to my grandma, and she said, she got y'all, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah. I'm still trying to play it. Like, I'm just laughing. And at this point, I'm like, yo, this shit don't hurt. Like, this just don't hurt. Like, my Aunt Flame would try to beat me. My grandma would try to beat me. My mom would try to beat me. I'm like, man, please. I'm too big for this shit. Like, at this point, like, y'all just wasting your time. And they got to the point where my mom was like, hitting you don't even do nothing no more. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, wait, so what you about to do? Put me away?
Yeah, but hold on, man.
No, don't put me away. It hurt.
Yeah,
It hurt.
Ow! Ow!
Every time you hit me, it hurt. Mama, please. She's like, no, I got something for you. Wait till the weekend. I'm like, what? Wait till the weekend? And I'm like,
what the fuck is on the weekend?
The only thing I can think of is I go see my dad this weekend. He's in jail. I go see my dad this weekend. So I'm like, all right, go see my dad. He's going to have a talk with me. You know. All right, whatever. I talked to him Thursday night. I can't wait to see you on Saturday. I got something for you. So shit, he must have.
No.
Like my dad that's why I get my art skills from.
Something for
like
you.
He drew something. Like,
he literally thought he was gonna give.
I'm like, I don't think you can get your ass beat in prison. You are locked up, my man. Like you did something.
He probably told the guard, was like, listen. He probably paid off the guard and was like,
I ever seen,
5 minutes with my son.
I get up the greatest for prison.
Oh
and this is the crazy thing about this shit. Some girl that I was in school with, we was in the same fucking class. Her uncle was locked up, and me and my mom used to take the van service up to the prison. And this girl is on the van with her mom. Like, they going to see her uncle, her mom, brother. So when I get on the van, I see on there, I'm like, oh, shit, Tori, what's up? She like, wait, what's up down there? We get to rapping the whole ride and shit. We going to see your uncle, go see my dad. Not thinking about nothing. We get in that fucking prison, and they like, hey, Maddox. Your boy here, your boy and your lady here. Talking about me and my mom. My dad stood up and looked at me and shit, and he said, come here.
Oh, shit.
I was like, all right, my dad. I'm going to my dad.
Sure.
All you heard is the prison guard. This is a lady. She said, Big Frog, that's your boy? He said, yeah, this him. And the prison guard was facing us. This is the first time I seen a prison guard go like this. Turn her fucking back, bro. I was like, what she turn her back for? I looked at her, turned back around, asked my dad, like, why she turn? Boom! That's all. Oh my God. That's it. Then, bang! I said, oh, this why Flame hit like this. That's that. Bang! I said, oh God. I said, this is the first time, I swear to God, how David stole this shit from me, because he hit me one time. Boom! God! I was like, God! I said, he ain't allowed to hit me like this. God, he in jail. Like, you supposed to take him back in. You supposed to be like, all right, that's not bad. I expect you to sound, please.
Damn.
Mom! She said, I can't hurt you no more. So you might as well just go ahead and take that. He don't know better. And my mom was just corny and shit with it too, because I was getting my ass beat for something else, and she gonna say, and he be acting like a class clown. He want to be the funniest guy in the class too, Larry. No. Teacher always calling the house, Larry. Come, Burn!
Like it's bad enough, Mom.
You used to see me like this in jail.
Yo.
Fucking 30 minutes in the visit after he beat my ass, I'm just sitting there and
Shaking and crying. Yeah.
Hey, but then I got into like a fight, you know what I'm saying, at school. Probably like a month and a half later or some shit. Motherfucker was the same. Motherfucker was taller than me. Like, yeah, I used to be the motherfucker that had to stand in the back of the line because I was the tallest motherfucker. Now I'm in fucking
Guess it was up
this class.
front.
This is a new nigga that came to the class. This nigga is in back of me. Like pause. He's the tallest motherfucker in the class. Not gonna get me. No. He in back of me.
Get you. Nobody wants to get him, mate.
Yeah, we got in a fight. His name was Joe.
Does he support you? Still to this day, is that what we were talking about?
I haven't seen him in years, but I'm quite
Joe,
sure. You know what I mean? But he a good brother, but he was trying to play me one day and shit. I'm like, man, you ain't shit, pussy. he was like, man, throw your he like. You ever see Marlon make that face? Like,
yeah.
That's how he face was.
Yeah.
He like, man, throw your
that
shit up right now. I'm like, man, I'll knock you the fuck out. And this was when I knew that I like fighting motherfuckers that's taller than me or some shit. Because I get to play the little guy. You know what I'm saying? I get to be a little man. I get to dance around you, dumbass. Yeah. Man, this nigga, he punched me like right here. He caught me. Bang! I said, oh, that's nothing. Like, I looked at that.
Especially after what you popped?
Yeah, like, I just got hit by flame.
In jail.
A fucking tennis racket. Nigga.
Had a prison inmate.
I got a prison beating niggas. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Nigga beat me up. I got had a nigga kick my ass in jail because I was booked, bro. I just got beat up in Greatestford. Fuck you talking about, cuz? Yeah, I was in Greatestford. Fuck you talking about? And I got my first girlfriend out there ass beat. I beat him the fuck up. That nigga flipped over the dust and shit. I'm that same shit. I was seeing my dad.
And then you walked away with a girl?
Yeah, I seen my dad. That's the first time first fight, first blackout. I seen my dad hitting me. So I'm like, what, nigga? Ah! Shit.
Yeah.
And the first girlfriend, her name was Dolores. Old ass name.
Dolores. That's an old ass name. She a librarian?
Name, yeah. They used to call her Dee Dee though. But
yeah.
her name was Dolores. I'm like,
sure.
I never called her Dee Dee. I always called her Dolores because I didn't want to be like
There's like 4 Dee Dees in every school.
And I'm like, yo. She was, and her girlfriend came over to me and was like, you know Dee Dee like you, right? I was like, oh, yeah, I mean.
Oh, so it didn't happen after you flipped him over the desk. I was picturing you walking away,
no.
Disaster behind you, girl comes up, puts her arm around you. I know, I'm just...
It wasn't no walking away. The only place I went to is fucking 105 or some shit like that. Whatever
the detention
fucking,
hall.
Yeah. I went straight to that motherfucker. And I stayed there for the rest of the day. And my grandma had to come and get me.
Damn.
And I didn't get my ass whooped for that, though. I was in a fight. My grandma asked me, was I okay, and did I win? And I was like, yeah. I won. And she was like, all right. And that's the first time she ran it back to me. She was like, you better have won because you got beat with a high heel shoe, a tennis racket, flame beat on you, your mom beat your ass. You went up to Greatestford, you got that prison ass whooping.
You got that prison ass whooping.
And I was like, hey, that's what you got. Like, man, 2 days later, I got hit by a Mercedes. And a Mercedes hit me.
Jesus Christ.
That shit, I was running across the street and Mercedes said, bang! I flipped up the hood.
What did you do to get all this bad karma?
I flipped up the hood, hit the window, rolled to the street, and got up was like, dang!
Did you sue? No,
I continued to run.
Yeah, you kept running.
My man was at the light, though. He had the green like my he said.
Just confused that this crazy kid.
I'm a metahuman. You should see him.
I got hit by a
this
car.
Just said, but that shit said, bang! I rolled up the hood, then rolled back down, hit the ground hard and shit. Ugh. Got up, was like, dang!
Like Spider-Man. Yeah.
Next day, I stole a safety belt at school.
You deserved it after that. What's a safety belt? What the hell?
Remember the safeties? They used to
like the
them
Jones.
Be like
okay,
the crossing guards. Yeah, I stole one of them Jones. Because I wanted to be a safety
so you always wanted to be, like, security somehow. Like, you always wanted to, like, it's always been in.
I wanted to be a safety so bad, bro.
And how about this? How about, so you got your ass beat for being a class clown. Now you're a goddamn comedian. Look at how it all turned around. See? So, kid, that's watching out there, keep making fun of the
You know, I
teacher.
stole the safety
Keep being
belt
loud.
the
One day
first
you'll
year.
be
Then
him.
the very next year, the Mr. Altman, he was the math teacher. He did the safety like putting all that shit together. He selected me for a safety the very next year, and I asked him. I said, "You know, I stole the belt last year, right?" He said, "Yeah, I do." He said, "But I was stealing the belt and actually doing the job though. Like I would like act like I'm a guard. Like
Yeah.
they had safety that used to be at the school and used to be at the doors. They used to open the doors for people and shit. I used to be at the back door where it wasn't no safety at because that safety belt was missing, but that safety was supposed to be at, and I was there every fucking morning. And I used to get into school. You know you ain't allowed to get in. You ain't allowed to get in
Did you
school
ever? Go
until
ahead.
8:30. That's back in the day. You weren't allowed to
So were you
kids.
making sure?
I would get there at 8 o'clock in the morning and knock on the door and it'd be a safety at the door. And you know he's not allowed to open the door for me because I'm just
But you
one of
had
the
your
regular kids.
safety.
And I flash the safety
Safety
badge
John.
and he opened the door right up and I go right down to the other door, on the first floor where ain't no safety yet, and start working. And one day I opened the door for Mr. Hoffman. That's how I got caught. I opened the door and Mr. Hoffman was behind like one of the other teachers. And as the door was closing, he caught it. And I seen him and shit. I took off. I ran up the steps. But he seen me though. He knew exactly who I
Go.
was. Yup, that's exactly what he said. He said, "Go." All right. Okay. I went to class and shit. Like, all he did was send like, kids to the class that I was in to come and get me. And I just grabbed my book bag, took it with me, and when I got to his computer lab, he was like, "Where's my safety belt?" And I was like, "Zzz." He was like, "What was you thinking?" I was like, I don't know.
I wanted to be a part of it.
Just wanted to be a safety.
Yeah.
That's it.
You ever see those people that pull over, like, they put like the fake lights in their car and they pull people over for speed and they're not really cops
Yeah.
and they get in trouble. Then the cops pull them over. Those interviews are funny. That's essentially what you were doing.
Like
You
you
were
out
like,
impersonating the cop.
Yeah.
I was out impersonating the safety.
yeah, you were like a
Next day I
young
was a
safety impersonator.
And I had my post because I used to live like right around the corner on the corner from school. So I literally was like 7 seconds from my house.
So you were just like right there
But that's
early
where
as
he
shit.
put my
like,
post at, right there on the corner of where my house was.
my post.
Yep. And I had the best crossing guard because she used to come out with a big ass like container of hot chocolate and make sure like because we had a guard on every on all four of the corners and shit. So
She
you
give hot
kind of
chocolate to the kids?
yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, fucking little marshmallow joints and
Oh,
that
shit.
joint. I was hypey as shit.
Damn. That's what's up.
That's back in the day though.
Oh, well, yeah.
They ain't getting no shit
No,
like
they're
this
not
now.
getting that now, yeah.
Crossing guards really don't even be crossing guards no more. It be somebody's cousin.
I think there's a whole world of crossing guards we just don't know about, you know? Like, there's got to be people that...
Back in the day, crossing guards was the shit.
I'm sure there's still some that are like that now, though.
Like, remember the old lady you was talking about?
The late... Okay, so...
That's how they
yeah.
used to be. Like, everybody used to know Miss Diane and shit. Like, if Miss Diane ain't on the corner, like, you fuck around thinking ain't no school.
The lady that's at the crossing guard on my corner, because there's a school right across the street from my house, she's old. She's so old. But she loves her job every day. Shows up happy as hell to be crossing them kids back and forth and runs the... Yo, when I say she looks like...
You got the orthopedic black joints on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's got those on, and you know what?
The double soul.
What the hell's the end of the movie? I think the Poltergeist movie was she looks like a skeleton. She really does, with like just like somebody just a little bit of skin on there. But she's happy as shit. Everybody, she's nice to everybody. Scares the hell out of everyone. If you creep up and you pass the stop sign, or you stop a little bit past where you're supposed to be, she flips the fuck out. Everybody just sits and watches as she turns into this demon. And it goes back to sweet little old Mrs. Washington.
That's crazy.
She doesn't bring hot chocolate, but she doesn't need it. This lady's a legend.
A little bit of hot chocolate work.
5 generations, I think, she have been through. It's this lady.
I used to be a safety and used to drink hot chocolate. Now I'm a security guard and I drink Folgers.
Yep.
Goddamn.
It's the best part of waking up.
Old, man. I'm old.
I'd rather be old. I'd rather get as old as possible. You're not gonna. You can fight it all you want. You're not gonna stay young.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather just be here as long as possible.
Shit.
Grateful for every damn day.
I'm cool. I'm not playing sports no more. Oh, hell no. Especially with a motherfucking about to be 2-year-old. Oh, hell no. Listen, I could never walk in the goddamn house with my legs and feet before. Now I got to chase around 2 years. She always want to be thrown up in the air. Always want to be spun around. I got to keep that energy. You got me fucked up. Yeah, you remember I used to come in the house before done? Oh, God. Dang. My fucking feet don't work.
Yeah.
My feet don't work.
It only gets worse.
I had my lady rubbing me down and shit. I can't get up.
Please help me.
I had to go to Poppy. Not today. I ain't gonna make it. My feet used to take me 4 hours to go to the corner.
Damn.
You want, and then motherfucker get there and forget what you want. The walk hurt.
The fuck did I even come here for? That's gotta be the worst.
Come back with some styrofoam cups and some plates.
What the hell is this?
Yo, my baby girl, dump crazy. You think done crazy? Dump crazy. This motherfucker, I was cause my mom's birthday was on Sunday, so I had got a couple cards, from the family or whatever. So I'm like, bet, I want to get one more card. Because I like picking out cards and shit. That's my shit.
You do? You like it?
I like cards. Cards is nice.
I like cards. I don't
get the
like
right card, though.
Yeah, that's true. But I take forever.
Yeah, that's how you got to be.
Yeah.
Because the card has to fit that person.
I cannot be it's not a 5-minute
I always tell you, like, read the card. Like, make it make sense. Like, don't it got to fit the person. Like, you just can't just grab a card because it say happy birthday. Like, that's corny. So I wanted to get one more card. So I had Dump with me and shit. I had put it down. Boom. Her thing is the sippy cup. The sippy cup be like this under her arm all day long. This is her shit.
That's her shit.
So I put it down. She got a sippy cup right there and shit. So I get the card. And same thing when Dunn was a little boy and shit. I put him down. And when I'm about to route, I'll be like, all right, time to go. Like, all I need to feel is your hand connect to my hand. I'm good with that. Like, so I just, come on. Hand on, we out. So I just started walking with Dump. And I looked down at her and was like, all right, let's go to church. This little girl got a fucking stack of styrofoam cups under her arm now.
Yo.
Like, I'm like, wait a minute. Out of all fucking things, you want
to take these?
Like, what made you switch out your sippy cup with some styrofoam cups? Like, I'm like, that's your shit, though. Like, that's your... Now, out of all things, though, your sippy cup? Like, come on, man. Eventually, you're not going to want these cups. You're going to want your sippy cup.
You're going to want your cup.
I looked at it like, yo, go put those back and go get your sippy cup, yo. Like, you see Chucky run off the little feet. Like,
with the little,
Just ran off the little feet, spun in the little corner. I don't even know where the fuck the sippy cup and these cups was at. She came back in like 0.2 seconds, though. Like, with the sippy cup right there. Talking about some... And then the fucking the pickup is even worse. Like, she'd take the sippy cup, put the sippy cup in her mouth, and be like, and then I pick up like, oh man. So I'm like, this energy, boy. Gotta keep this.
Yeah, you gotta do something for it.
I can't play football no more.
Yeah, you
then I didn't like gain a little bit of weight, so I don't really want to play football at this point right now. Anyway, because I just be taking time from somebody who actually
wants to
play.
play.
Like,
yeah.
I want to
go somewhere.
On the comedy and building the brand that we got going on here. So it just be like,
yeah, I'm just out there doing recreational stuff to feel like
you got that young boy on the side, like, boy, if this fucking corny ass old head with the locks wasn't in,
we get down there, yeah.
I'll be out here cooking these motherfuckers, but no, they want to put this old motherfucker in.
That's funny.
I heard he just had a fucking baby and shit.
Fuck does he think he's doing?
Fucking killing
I didn't
me.
play football, having babies. Get him the hell out of here.
I come on, what's up, young blood? Ain't nothing, OG. How long you gonna be playing?
That's when it's time to bounce.
Yeah.
All right, well, look, let's wrap up.
All right, man. Yeah, we had fun today, man.
It was fun today.
Fun. Like, you gotta make sure you put the video in, blah, and then we just go off. That gotta be the
Oh
last
yeah, that's
thing.
right. Yeah, you
The
want to do
last thing
the.
you gotta do because that's just a little like thing. It's like it gives the people of what me and Dunn is doing for Halloween.
So let's
So you
so let's
gotta look
bring
out
everybody
for
up to speed again because we'll take a little bit of the clip from before, but so how you want to end the show? You want to end the show with just we're not doing mannequin mode
no.
ending the show. I'm not
I'm
doing that.
Dell Gold.
So we'll end the show with
Yeah,
this has been just talking with Del Gold and Mike Salvi,
Gold Salvi show.
the Gold Salvi
With
show.
Dell Gold,
Mike Salvi.
holla at you. And then it's like blah.